Hello. Now we'll continue with classification of soil. We have already seen alluvial soil, black soil, red and yellow soil. Now let's start with laterite soil. So laterite soil is found in the regions of high temperature and heavy rainfall. So what happens when there is a heavy rainfall? The top layer of the soil is washed off, carried away by the water. That is what meant by leach. So because of that leaching, you find here the laterite soil is formed. This soil has low humus content because the bacteria, that is decomposers, they get destroyed due to high temperature. So it is a heavy rainfall. Due to heavy rainfall, the upper layer washed off. That is why it is a laterite soil. And because of high temperature, what happens? The humus content is low. Decomposers get destroyed due to high temperature. These are the important points for laterite soil. And they are suitable for agriculture only when manures and fertilizers are added to the soil. They are found in Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh. And Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu, the soil is used for growing coffee and tea. And in Andhra and Kerala, Tamil Nadu, the cashew nut is also cultivated in this type of soil. The next one, arid soil. Arid soil is sandy in texture and saline in nature. Salt content is very high because of evaporation. And due to the dry climate, high temperature, evaporation is faster and it lacks humus and moisture. The lower horizons of the soil are occupied by concur. Concur because of the increasing calcium content downwards. As you go down, you find the lower layer of the soil contains lots of the concur, the sediments. So what is the problem with this? The infiltration of water, even if rainfall occurs, what happens? The rainfall is not seeping through the soil because they block. The concurs block the pores. So the infiltration of water is not possible here. That is why you find it is dry. So they are found in western Rajasthan. Next one, forest soil, found in hilly and mountainous regions. Wherever sufficient rainfall occurs, there you find the forest soil. The texture of the soil varies from height to height because it depends on the relief. So at the lower levels of the mountains, you find a different soil. As you go higher, you find the layer of the soil becomes thin, and at the very high altitude, you find it is covered with snow. So the mountainous regions, you find the loamy and silty in valley sides and coarse grained in the upper slopes. In snow-covered areas of Himalayas, the soil experiences denudation and are acidic with low humus content. The soil found in lower parts of valleys, particularly on the river terraces and alluvial fans, are fertile. That is, at the lower hills, you find they are fertile. You remember like this. As you grow higher, you find the quality of soil varies. Here you find the soil is better. Then the soil becomes thin. Then at the topmost you find it is covered by snow. So there is no vegetation. Now why should we conserve soil, and what is soil erosion? The denudation of soil cover and subsequent washing down. The layer of soil is washed off or carried away. That is what soil erosion. That can be carried away by running water or by wind. The process of soil formation and erosion go on simultaneously. So there is a balance between two. Sometimes this erosion or this disturbance is due to human activities like deforestation, overgrazing, construction and mining, while natural forces like wind, glacier and water lead to soil erosion. The running water cuts through the clayey soil and makes deep channels as gullies.